Hi guys, how you doing out there? In this video I'm going to show you how to use flint and steel to start a fire. So it's just going to be the basics to any guys out there who are interested in getting into this game. This will give you a few clues to get you started. The materials you're going to need: first of all, you're going to need a flint stone or a stone that performs like a flint. You're going to need a striker, and I recommend using one of these proper strikers rather than the back of a knife or any other piece of steel, because this will get you, these are actually designed for starting fires, and these are much easier to use for novices, guys trying to learn this skill. And you're going to need tinder. In the clip at the start of this video I used amadou as my tinder. I'm going to show you in detail how to start a fire with char cloth, because I think that's going to be easier for most of you guys out there to make, so that might be the first tinder you come across. Amadou is a type of, is a dried fungus which is very flammable. It's a very good tinder, and I highly recommend, if you can find it, you should get some and try making fires with that. And of course you're going to need, once you've got your coal in your char cloth, you're going to need to put it in something to start a fire. A very good start in tinder is dried grass. Quick word about the stone. This, if you can get a stone like this, that's going to be a good place to start. You want a stone that you can grip easily, so it doesn't want to be too small or have too many sharp edges. And you see this one is round around the back side, and here I have my sharp edge, so easy for me to grip like this or like this. But the side you're going to strike on, you want to be reasonably sharp. You don't want to be razor sharp, because if it's razor sharp you're going to break off too many chips when you start to get into this, when you start to do it. So you want it to have a bit of support there. Now the basic striking motion is, let's get this straight. There's a million ways to do this. You should find the way that works best for you, but there's a few principles you have to think about, and that is, first of all, some people go stone to steel. I go steel to stone. So you want to move your steel down in a glancing motion, the principle being you want your steel to hit that stone as fast as you possibly can. So imagine you're trying to flick paint off a paintbrush, or if you do fly fishing, it's the same kind of motion as when you're fly fishing. It's a very fast flick. So paint off a paintbrush or a fly fishing idea. So you don't want to try and take chips off, you actually want to keep this intact in your mind's eye, but you want to hit it very fast on the edge, and then you'll see the sparks coming off. You might think, if you're used to using a ferro rod, you might think there's not a lot of sparks coming off here, but that's totally normal. There are not a lot of sparks coming off here. They're very small. There's only a few of them, but they're very hot, and some of them are actually invisible, or you won't see them when they come out, and you'll start your tinder without even noticing it. So bear that in mind. The next stage is to how you're going to get your char cloth on your stone. There's a lot of different ways of doing this, again, as well as the same as with actually hitting the stone. Some people put it on top and they come down like this, and they try and bounce sparks up onto it. You can also put it on the bottom like that and let the sparks try and fall down on top. You can put it more at a vertical angle like that and come down on it. You just got to practice. If you do this in good conditions on a summer's day, a dry summer's day, this is quite easy to do. I don't want to put the mockers on anybody out there, but it's not something that you're going to find impossible to do. Also, you should also try and do it indoors in your kitchen over a metal tray, just to get the technique before you take it out in the woods, because you want to give yourself the easiest possibility of doing this the first few times you're trying to do it. Okay, I haven't bigged myself up. Let's try and do it. and then you put that under your fire and start your fire. We'll take that on another lesson. Okay guys, that's what you have to do. Get your tools together, get your tinder, get your dry grass, get your stones, get your steels. Get out there and start making some flint and steel fire. It's a really good thing, fun thing to do. Take it easy guys.